Hello, and welcome to EDUC 108, Educational Psychology, offered through the Education Department at Randolph College in Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm excited to start this course with you, and as we go through this 5-week course, if you have questions, please reach out to me and I'm willing to help in any way that I can. Through this introductory video, I am going to review some of the components of the syllabus, which is posted on the Moodle page. It should be above the link for this video. The syllabus reviews the course requirements, enrolling in the course, withdrawing from the course requirements, so make sure that you read through those very carefully. It also includes the objectives of the class and the topics that will be covered in the course, as well as the assignments, the percentage for each assignment, and the grade distribution that you will see in the syllabus as well. It does not include a schedule or description of the assignments themselves. Those are all provided through the Moodle page, and I think this will make it a little bit more clear for you not to have to flip from the syllabus to the Moodle page. So I left everything clear in Moodle, and if something is not clear, again, please email me or provide a phone number for me to contact you. My office phone number and my cell phone number are provided on the syllabus, and please do contact me if you need to. Leave a message if I do not answer the phone, and I'm sure that you will use those phone numbers for coursework only, or for questions related to the coursework or emergency situations as well. So if we go through the syllabus, you might want to have the syllabus open to you. This should not take very long. And at the end of this, I will provide another introductory video that will review the Moodle page. Okay. So on the syllabus, you will see that the required textbook is an open source textbook that is provided through a link on the Moodle page. And I chose this textbook because it covers the basic components of the course. And as an open source textbook, it does not require you to purchase the textbook, which will help you financially as you go through the course. We try to provide as many open source good resources for students so that it does decrease the cost of the college experience. You want to make sure that you read the first entry on the syllabus, which talks about dropping or withdrawing from the course. It is important to understand the difference between dropping a class and withdrawing from a course. You may drop the course within 3 days for this course, which begins July 9th and ends on August 10th. The course, if you drop it within the first 3 days, it will be deleted from your transcript. If you drop between days 4 and days 7, it is a withdrawal, so a W will appear on your transcript. And then if it's after day 7, then you must complete the work and receive the grade that you earn in the course. So please contact me if there is a question or if you're struggling with the content at all, and I can help you work through that. This course, if you read through the syllabus, and I'm just kind of going through the syllabus I have open on my laptop computer, and if you go through the syllabus, it talks to you about some of the requirements of dropping the class and refunds on payments. It does have in there a $30 lab fee. There is no lab related to this class, so that does not apply to the students enrolled in this course. You must have paid your tuition prior to beginning this course, and that goes into that in detail as well. So please read through that information. Some of it is a little repetitive, but it's important that the students get that information. And so I've posted on there those requirements. The course description: in this class, we are going to study research-based interventions that apply to the classroom. This is a course that is designed to help students who are interested in becoming professional teachers. But if you are a psychology major or just interested in how children learn and think, this course would be interesting as well. Make sure that you have the correct internet connections for this course and that you have access to Moodle, because that is the platform that is used for this particular course. If you have questions about that, you want to contact our Information Technology Department at Randolph College, and they will help you if you're having technical problems. So if you want to scroll down to the course objectives, I'm not going to read through those objectives word for word, but you will be studying how to understand and apply knowledge related to teaching and learning, and that is the focus. In this course, the understanding of the concepts is important, but also your ability to think about applying those concepts to a classroom situation or to a learning environment is important, because the midterm and the final exam will be based on application questions. So by that I mean there will be short essays, short answer questions that are based on scenarios, or short types of questions that ask you to apply the understanding to a particular situation that you might encounter in a classroom or in a learning environment. So that just kind of helps explain how those knowledge measures are applied to this class. We'll identify and explain the classroom and behavior management techniques. It's difficult to learn behavior management unless you're in a classroom working with children, because you really never know how an individual child is going to respond to a particular technique, but you will be at least introduced to some techniques that are used in the classroom environment and that work for teachers. Typically, if a teacher has designed lessons that are appropriate for the children he or she is working with in the classroom, and the children are engaged, they are interested, and they are active in the classroom, you will not really encounter very many behavior problems. One thing that we do talk about in this class is that behavior problems occur because something is happening in the child's life, or the child is experiencing some kind of trauma or some kind of negative interaction within the school environment. And it is the job of the teacher to try to figure that out. The best teachers rarely have classroom management problems, and they can usually take care of them within the classroom, and that's because the lessons are designed appropriate for the child. That, of course, is different for children who have been identified as having emotional or behavioral disabilities. That's a different type of interaction that is required for that particular child. We'll go through and talk a little bit in this class about working with children with diverse learning needs, but we will not go into detail about the characteristics of the different types of disabilities. That's another class in itself. Hopefully that's a class that we will offer online next summer. And that class is called the Survey of Special Education, which is a course in which you do go into more detail about the characteristics of children with different types of disabilities. We will explore both children, early learners, and adolescents through this class. All assignments are posted on the Moodle page, as I said before. Office hours, it's really probably best to email me and to let me know if you're having problems with the content, or if you have questions about the content, and we can schedule an individual office hour. I will hold weekly team meetings, and those will be live online meetings through software called Zoom. I will send you a link to connect to those Zoom meetings via email. We will connect at the same time. I'm going to try to do that on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. That is not a mandatory meeting, but it is a time for students to get on and to talk with me and to talk with each other about questions they might have or clarification on particular assignments. I will record those team meetings, and I will post those on the Moodle page for that week, so that if you're not able to join us or you want to revisit particular answers to questions, you may rewatch the video. Those team meetings will be about 30 to 40 minutes in length, and hopefully that will offer some times to talk to each other and get your questions answered. If I have to change a team meeting for some reason, I will let you know via email as well. The topics that we will cover on the syllabus include cognitive development, social development, emotional development, and physical development. We'll talk about theorists such as Piaget, Vygotsky, Maslow, and Erickson. We'll also talk about a social constructivist, student-centered approach to teaching and learning, and we'll study some of the researchers that have published in those areas. Effective learning environments, how different classroom environments will promote active learning. I use 2 sources for videos. You will watch a lot of videos that show interactions in the classroom, which I find to be most helpful, where you can see teachers interacting with students. I use Teaching Channel and videos posted on YouTube, as well as some videos that are posted through our library, through our open source resources through the Randolph College Library. But I will post those links for you as well. We'll do a little bit on assessing students and standardized testing, but not a whole lot on those particular topics, because again, we have a test and measurements course, so those will be covered in those courses as well. The course requirements, there's a topic paper which is worth 30%. You pick your own topic, something that you are interested in. There are knowledge checks or homework, and those are posted on Moodle. Those are worth another 30% of the grade. And then there's a midterm exam about 2.5 weeks through, so it comes pretty quickly. And then there's a final exam at the end of the course. The final exam is not due on the last day. You will be given time to complete that final exam and submit that final exam after the last day of the class. So probably 2 or 3 days to complete that exam. The exam should take about 2 to 3 hours to complete. Again, that will be short answer and essay type questions to demonstrate your knowledge and your ability to find knowledge in the textbook. So you want to keep up with the readings, because that will make the midterm exam and the final exam much easier to complete. If you have not done the readings, you're going to find that you're going to have to go back and do those readings, and that's going to take a lot of time, and you probably will not finish the exam in the 3 hours allotted for the completion of both the midterm and the final exam. So that kind of reviews how everything works. I will post another video that will review the assignments on Moodle and how the Moodle page is going to work. I have posted assignments weekly, and within those weeks I have day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. You do not need to follow that schedule. If you are working full-time, you might want to work on some assignments during the evening hours, or complete quite a few assignments on Saturdays and Sundays. And that's perfectly fine. This is an asynchronous class, so this is not a class where we get online at a particular time and we complete assignments together, or that I give lectures throughout. That's not how this course works. Basically, you're going to go through the assignments at a self-paced. It is really important that you don't procrastinate. If you try to do all of the work during the last week, it is not going to work. It will be too much to complete in a 1-week segment. So you want to review the weeks, review the assignments. You want to watch the videos all the way through, because there will be questions from the videos on the exams and also as homework assignments. So you'll see those posted as well. And I tried to clearly identify, read this, watch this, complete this homework assignment. And all homework assignments will be due by 11 p.m. on Sunday at the end of that week. Your assignment will be time-stamped. I don't close assignments so that you can't post, but I will notice if the assignment is posted late, and there will be a penalty for late work unless you contact me if there is an emergency or something came up and you weren't able to get the assignment in by a particular time. I'm very reasonable in accommodating students' needs, as long as it doesn't become a habit. If you keep saying, oh, I didn't get to it, I was really busy, and that's a habit that I notice, then we'll have to have a discussion about how that to help you better manage your time. So time management is really important. Keeping up with the assignments is really important. I think if you do that, you will find it's a smooth learning thread, and it's pretty reasonable to complete the assignments within the weekly time frame. If you do have questions, please email me or contact me. That information is posted on the syllabus. I hope I've answered a few questions, and again, I'll produce another information video based on the Moodle page itself and kind of clarifying some of the assignments and how they work. Glad to have you in class, and I look forward to working with you for 5 weeks. Have a great day, and I will be in touch later.